Alright boys, today is the day that I finally get my real life truck in Farming Simulator. But we're back out here at the mowing business, and yeah, I figured it was time to upgrade from the F-150 that we got here, and we're gonna go pick that up in a little bit. And then we also got a mowing job for later today. By the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps out the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribing helps me make videos just like this. So, you know, if you want to see more, the button's down there. But let's go pick up my new truck. Well, new to me in Farm Sim, that is. I don't know. It's complicated. Well, here it is. My 2020 Ford F-250 Lariat. 6-inch lift with 22-inch TIS wheels and some big old off-road tires. Now, I got to give a massive shout out to BuckFs for doing this truck up. It looks absolutely sick, which is pretty much identical to my real life truck, which you would know that if you followed my Instagram, @AustinFarmer, which I'll have linked down in the description. Anyway, let's go take this thing for a drive here. But I mean, we've also got work to do today, so we can't screw around for too long. My favorite part about this truck, though, is the grill lights. He actually got the real grill lights that I have on my truck on the one in Farm Sim, which is super cool. Now, we're going to be leaving my F-150 there because that's getting sold to another guy, and we're just going to be using this one as our new work truck. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be the finished product of my truck. I still have a lot more stuff that I want to do to my real life one, and I'll be doing it along with updating this one, so it still stays pretty similar. Now, this one should be able to haul my trailer a lot better than that F-150, although I may need a bigger drop hitch because this one doesn't drop all the way down. Anyway, we got to grab our lawnmower here because we got a lawn to go mow, and it ain't gonna mow itself. Get that strapped down there. I think we're also gonna toss in the weed whacker and the push mower there just in case, because you know, never know when you're gonna need that. All right, got everything on the trailer here. Just gotta shut the garage door and we will be on our way. I also gotta grab diesel and gas because both these are running out. Actually, that weight that we added to the trailer evened it out pretty dang good. Now, there's one cool thing that my truck in Farm Sim has that my truck in real life doesn't, and that is a sunroof. I so wish I had a sunroof in my real life truck. Even still, pretty cool that we got it in Farm Sim. All right, everything's fueled up along with my truck here. I got some snacks for the road. Oh man, I hope that clock isn't right, because if it is, we are already late. I spent too much time admiring this truck. All right, so we're just pulling up to the property here. Now, this actually might be one of the last big properties we do because we're thinking about moving. At least moving just a couple towns over to a bigger place, bigger shop, pretty much everything nicer. I found the property not long ago, and I've definitely been looking at it here. The town we might be moving to might also have a lot more lawns, and we're looking at a bigger contract over there to definitely expand the business with more employees and such, so we'll see how it kind of turns out there. I already talked to the owner of this place, and he just basically wants everything cut around the yard. He's not around today, so we're just gonna get right to work. And the way this property's looking, it's gonna be pretty dang easy to mow all this, and we should have it done in not very long. Although there is a lot of rocks around here, so we may have to be careful about that. Wait a minute, this place is actually for sale. I wonder if it's the realtor that called me over here. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we were paid to mow this property, so we're gonna do just that. They said they wanted just in front of the gates here, where it usually looks like the grass is cut, just mowed. I have to come back here with the weed whacker and kind of get around this sign a little bit better. By the looks of this, the property has not been mowed in a heck of a long time, so it's probably gonna take us a little bit to get through with some of the taller stuff. But if I had known it was gonna be this bad, I probably would have took the mower blades off and sharpened them up a little bit, because some of this stuff is not cutting the greatest, but we'll go over it a couple times to make sure it's all good. Probably bought in a bigger mower by now, but this seems to do the trick. We didn't even come out and quote this property. They just said, come out and charge us whatever you charge by the hour, so I was okay with that. Oh boy, big bushes here. Oh, they got it right leading down to the river here. Oh, this is such a nice property. Although the property we're looking at is just a little bit nicer than this. Ooh, that's some steep stuff right there. We may have to get the push mower out for that stuff. Crappy landscaping if you ask me. Oh, there's some deer there. Oh, there's more deer. Were they sitting in here or something? How the heck were they not scared before? This mower isn't exactly quiet. I am not entirely sure if they wanted me to mow up by the barn there, but from the looks of that, it's gonna actually be quite a bit of mowing here. I may have to call in some reinforcements. I'll give them a call here, see if they want me to mow all that, and if so, I may have to call somebody. All right, so it's been a little bit now. I had a chat with the realtor, I guess the technical owner of this place, and turns out he wants all around the barn done and all that good stuff, so that's gonna take a lot longer, so I called in some reinforcements, and my buddy Mitch is here right now. And, well, Mitch brought something along that's going to help us out, make the job a lot easier. So we're just going to stop this for now. And Mitch is already already here. Look at the setup he's got going here. So frankly, I'm very jealous of Mitch. He's got a way nicer truck than I do. Brand new Ram 3500. He put it on bags. It's on a lift. You know, just a lot nicer than mine in pretty much every way possible. But he brought this along. It's the John Deere, what is it? John Deere 6420 with a mower on the back. This thing pretty much mows just as well as my mower right there. So we're going to do a lot of stuff around the barn here and whatever else, but he's got to get going here, so we're going to unload this tractor, and then we'll get to work. But he ended up getting a ride, so he's going to leave this truck for us here if we need to move anything around. And frankly, I'm going to take full advantage of this. In fact, I might even take his truck to go get lunch. But this is going to make our job a lot easier. Although this does leave a bit of grass, but the realtor did say that was okay. But we can really cruise with this thing. So really, we just got to get around the barn and stuff, and then the main house stuff we can pretty much just do with the lawnmower, so it looks just a tad bit nicer. But this big mower is going to take care of all these massive bushes without a problem. And I know I'm doing a horrible job right now, but I'll get it fixed in a minute, I promise. By the way, those grill lights on my truck, courtesy of Ford 6FO. I'll have his YouTube channel linked down in the description. He makes some awesome real-life content, so if you guys want to go check that out, you definitely should. There, most of the stuff behind and around the barn's done. We just got to head down here a little bit and get the stuff alongside of the road there. And then we'll be back to mowing with the zero turn. I'm thinking all this grass that this thing's leaving should just dry up and blow away. So it might look not the greatest for a little while, but eventually it should look okay. So we're getting pretty close to finishing up here on this end. Just got a little bit down here and a little bit closer to the yard, and then it's a lot of zero turn mowing, but that stuff goes pretty quick. That thing flies. Okay, there we go. That should be about all we need to do with this. So we're gonna load it right back up on the trailer here, and I gotta go get Mitch a pack of Busch Light, because that's kind of what he charges me to use this thing. So we'll go get that in a little bit, but for now it's back to using this thing. Typical Dodge owner, of course he drinks Busch Light. Sheesh. The little bits around the barn, we'll just clean that up with the zero turn and the weed whacker. Out of the way, dear. Just getting in by the house here, so we don't got to do as much weed whacking or whippersnipping, whatever you call it. A lot of it is concrete around here, so it makes it just a little bit easier. Yeah, we're getting the push bar for that slope. Ain't no way we're doing it with this thing. Well, crap. I guess this is what happens when you don't watch where you're going here. I can't back up for some reason. Why not? I think I'm stuck. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, let me just push this back here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got it. Guess I just gotta watch where I'm going a little bit more. I didn't think the branches were low enough to catch me there, but I guess they were. And with this little bit right here, this side is done. Well, other than a little bit down here by the river. Can't get too far down there because if we go in there, this thing ain't coming out. That thing is deep. So we're just getting finished up here. We're super close to being done with this thing, at least. Just getting the last little bits around the barn, and then it's a little bit of mowing with the push mower and weed whacker around the house there. Just want to make sure that's extra good so that the realtor or whoever is managing this property happy with it. He did text me and said he'd be out here in about 20 minutes or so, so we're just gonna finish up. Mitch should be back here to grab his truck and trailer any minute now, so that'll be out of here. And I will say the property is looking a heck of a lot better. I don't even know when the last time this was mowed because, oh, was it bad. You know what? It might be good for my battery if I don't leave my lights on. There we go. Hopefully my truck still starts. Just gotta walk this thing all the way over to the back side here. Gonna take a minute. Any day now. There we go. Angles, man. It's all about the angles. Well, with just a bit of work with the push mower here, we actually do not have to go in with the weed whacker. We're good. So we'll get this loaded up here and we'll be on our way. Well, we're just getting out of here. The realtor stopped by. He really likes the property. Says we did a good job on it, so he's all happy. Mitch got his tractor out of there, and I gotta go pick him up some bush to make him happy. But all around, I think it was a good day. But again, big shout out. Oh, may cut that guy off. Big shout out to BuckFs for doing up this truck. It looks absolutely sick, and I'm super happy with it. Pretty dang near identical to my real life truck. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.